Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The sports world is buzzing with an astonishing development that seems almost too surreal to be true. Sources from within Major League Baseball have reportedly confirmed that the Los Angeles Dodgers, one of the most celebrated franchises in baseball history, have been awarded an additional 5 wins retroactively, a move that could completely reshape the narrative of the season. Imagine the uproar among fans, analysts, and rival teams alike, as whispers of this unprecedented decision ripple across social media platforms and sports networks. Insiders suggest that the decision stems from a complex review of officiating discrepancies and statistical anomalies in previous matches, though the exact reasoning remains shrouded in mystery. The Dodgers' management has, unsurprisingly, remained tight-lipped, fueling speculation and excitement simultaneously. Meanwhile, opposing teams are reportedly scrambling to assess the impact on playoff standings, with some quietly considering potential appeals or formal objections to what could be seen as a controversial adjustment. Fans are divided, some celebrating the recognition of what they believe to be undeniable merit, while others argue that such retroactive changes undermine the integrity of the game and disrupt the expected rhythm of the competitive season. Analysts are suggesting that this could trigger a domino effect across the league, with other teams closely monitoring the situation to see if similar adjustments could be made in their favor. The timing of the announcement is also raising eyebrows, as it comes just weeks before the postseason, meaning that the stakes are higher than ever. Rumors are circulating that internal MLB committees conducted exhaustive audits of game footage, statistical data, and umpire reports before reaching this extraordinary decision. The scale of this move is unprecedented, leaving everyone from casual fans to seasoned commentators scrambling to interpret the implications. Social media is alight with heated debates, memes, and speculative threads, as followers of the Dodgers passionately defend the legitimacy of the 5-win boost. Others, however, question whether this is a precursor to a larger, more systemic overhaul within MLB, hinting at changes to how games are reviewed, scored, or potentially contested. The atmosphere is electric, almost cinematic, as everyone waits to see how this narrative unfolds and whether the Dodgers can maintain momentum after what could be considered a surreal gift from the league's higher powers. Whispers of insider deals and negotiations are also swirling, though concrete evidence remains elusive. Some suggest that the Dodgers' ownership may have had private discussions with league executives, advocating for adjustments based on perceived injustices earlier in the season. The secrecy surrounding these deliberations only adds fuel to the fire, leaving fans and critics to speculate endlessly. Commentators have noted that this could redefine what is considered fair in professional baseball, potentially opening doors to retroactive scoring adjustments in future seasons. Meanwhile, merchandise sales and fan engagement are reportedly skyrocketing as a result of the announcement, indicating that, controversy aside, the market responds positively to dramatic twists in the storyline. The narrative of the Dodgers season, previously defined by consistent performance and on-field strategy, is now interwoven with intrigue, rumor, and debate. Coaches and players themselves have been approached for commentary, though most are offering carefully worded responses that neither confirm nor deny the legitimacy of the additional wins. This cautious approach only magnifies the mystique surrounding the decision, creating a charged atmosphere where speculation thrives and certainty is fleeting. Veteran journalists are cautiously exploring the long-term implications, suggesting that this could lead to legal or procedural challenges if rival teams decide to contest the retroactive wins. The possibility of appeals, hearings, or formal league inquiries adds another layer of suspense, making this not just a sports story, but a potential landmark in MLB governance. Some fans are already imagining alternative histories, recalculating standings, playoff scenarios, and even World Series matchups, as if this adjustment were part of a high-stakes strategy game. Meanwhile, social media influencers are amplifying every rumor, whether substantiated or speculative, creating a feedback loop of excitement and uncertainty. The Dodgers' own fan base appears euphoric, flooding online forums with celebratory posts, while rival fan bases alternate between frustration, disbelief, and grudging acknowledgement of the unprecedented situation. The narrative has taken on almost mythic proportions, blending real-world statistics with the surreal concept of retroactively awarded victories, leaving the baseball world on edge as the league braces for the inevitable debates and controversies this decision will unleash. Even players are reportedly feeling the pressure, as each game moving forward is now viewed through the lens of heightened scrutiny. Performance, strategy, and public perception are all amplified by the knowledge that the league has shown a willingness to retroactively alter outcomes. The psychological impact on both the Dodgers and their opponents cannot be understated, as morale, motivation, and focus are now influenced not just by on-field actions, but by league interventions. Sports psychologists and analysts are weighing in, highlighting the complex interplay between official rulings and team dynamics, suggesting that the Dodgers may gain a confidence boost or, conversely, face added pressure to justify their newly augmented record. Coaches are revisiting game plans with meticulous attention to detail, mindful that any misstep could be magnified in light of the league's extraordinary decision. The broader implications for MLB, from fan trust to commercial interests, are profound, and every observer is left wondering whether this marks a new era in the sport, where administrative decisions can alter the fundamental calculus of success in ways previously unimaginable. In this charged environment, media coverage has reached a fever pitch, with round-the-clock reporting, panel discussions, and heated debates dominating the airwaves. Analysts are dissecting every possible angle, from the legal basis of the retroactive wins to the statistical anomalies cited as justification. The sheer magnitude of the story has overshadowed ongoing games, as every matchup is now potentially influenced by a backdrop of league intervention and uncertainty. Fans, meanwhile, are engaging in collective speculation, recalculating fantasy league points, playoff odds, and potential trade impacts. Rumor mills are operating at full speed, with supposed leaks, off-the-record statements, and insider commentary driving narratives that may or may not hold up under scrutiny. The Dodgers franchise, historically recognized for on-field excellence, is now also synonymous with controversy, intrigue, and the unpredictable influence of league decisions. The stage is set for a season unlike any other, with a combination of athletic performance and administrative rulings creates a drama that is equal parts exhilarating and bewildering, leaving the entire baseball community eagerly anticipating what comes next, while questioning the boundaries of fairness, legitimacy, and competitive integrity in professional sports. The tension surrounding the Dodgers' new record continues to grow as every stakeholder in the baseball ecosystem adjusts to the sudden shift in reality. Rival teams are reassessing their own performances, wondering whether similar adjustments might be forthcoming or if the Dodgers' case is truly unique. The league itself faces a delicate balancing act, needing to maintain credibility while navigating uncharted procedural territory. Fans are split, commentators are divided, and social media is ablaze with conjecture, memes, and fervent debates that range from the analytical to the absurd. Meanwhile, betting markets are reportedly fluctuating wildly, as odds makers attempt to factor in the unexpected 5-win adjustment, which could radically alter postseason probabilities. In stadiums across the country, spectators are now viewing games through a lens colored by speculation and anticipation, knowing that the outcome may not only influence current standings, but also spark broader questions about how baseball measures success. As the Dodgers prepare for upcoming matchups, the world watches with bated breath, eager to witness whether the team can translate this controversial advantage into sustained on-field dominance, or whether the story of the season will ultimately be defined more by league interventions than athletic excellence. The reverberations of the Dodgers' 5-win boost continue to dominate conversations across baseball circles, with speculation reaching levels that are nearly unprecedented in the sport's modern history. Rival teams are reportedly analyzing every single game from the season with renewed intensity, looking for any precedent or justification for potential adjustments in their favor. Sports commentators are hypothesizing about the ripple effects this decision could have on playoff seeding, home field advantages, and even potential matchups in the World Series, suggesting that the league may have inadvertently rewritten the roadmap for postseason strategy. Fans are equally engaged, with social media platforms serving as virtual arenas for debate, conspiracy theories, and humorous takes that blend real statistics with wild speculation. The possibility of retroactive corrections in future seasons has become a hot topic, raising questions about fairness, consistency, and the limits of league authority. Meanwhile, Dodgers players are experiencing a strange duality. The joy of recognition is tempered by the intense scrutiny that comes with being at the center of a national conversation about procedural fairness, league oversight, and the very nature of competition in professional sports. Analysts argue that this moment could define the franchise for years to come, not just in terms of wins, but as a case study in how administrative decisions intersect with athletic achievement and fan perception, creating a narrative that is as controversial as it is captivating. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Behind the scenes, whispers of private meetings between league executives and team officials have only added to the mystique surrounding this unprecedented decision. Rumors suggest that extensive deliberations took place, involving statistical audits, legal consultations, and behind-the-scenes negotiations, though details remain closely guarded from public view. Sports attorneys and league historians are speculating that the decision could set a legal precedent, potentially opening the door for future appeals or adjustments under similar circumstances, raising profound questions about the stability and predictability of the competitive framework. Meanwhile, commentators are dissecting every possible angle, from potential conflicts of interest to procedural inconsistencies, as fans eagerly digest every leak and statement. The Dodgers front office has maintained a public stance of cautious optimism, emphasizing fair play and team performance while neither confirming nor denying any private discussions that may have influenced the decision. Social media, naturally, has erupted with theories, ranging from claims of favoritism to the suggestion that the move represents a broader philosophical shift in how MLB evaluates games. The narrative has become increasingly complex, blending athletic performance, statistical review, administrative oversight, and public perception into a multi-layered saga that has captured the attention of everyone from casual fans to hardcore baseball purists, leaving the season's story more unpredictable than ever. Every new piece of information seems to add another layer to the growing intrigue, creating a climate where fact, rumor, and speculation intermingle almost seamlessly. Some insiders suggest that this adjustment may be the tip of the iceberg, hinting at further revisions to records, standings, or even player statistics if additional anomalies are identified. Analysts are exploring the psychological consequences of the decision on rival teams, noting that a sudden recalibration of wins could influence morale, game strategy, and overall competitive behavior. Meanwhile, the Dodgers are reportedly embracing a careful balance, celebrating the recognition while remaining focused on executing performance on the field. Fan reactions continue to be polarizing. While some see this as justice finally being served, others feel it undermines the authenticity of the sport, sparking debates that extend well beyond traditional baseball commentary. Betting markets are fluctuating wildly, as odds makers adjust odds to reflect the 5-win shift, demonstrating how administrative actions can have tangible financial impacts. The media frenzy shows no signs of slowing down, with coverage increasingly centered on hypothetical scenarios, strategic recalculations, and the potential precedent this could set for league governance, leaving everyone wondering whether this is a one-off anomaly or the beginning of a new era in professional baseball. Speculation about potential playoff consequences has intensified, with pundits suggesting that even a small adjustment in wins could dramatically alter seeding, matchups, and home field advantage calculations. Teams on the cusp of postseason qualification are reportedly reassessing their strategies, preparing for scenarios that might have seemed impossible just weeks ago. The Dodgers, of course, find themselves at the epicenter of this whirlwind, facing both the exhilaration of additional victories and the scrutiny of a league, media, and fanbase eager to see how they capitalize on this unprecedented situation. Analysts are pointing out that the timing of the announcement, so close to the postseason, amplifies its impact, creating a pressure cooker environment where every pitch, swing, and managerial decision could be interpreted in the context of the retroactive adjustment. Meanwhile, social media continues to amplify rumors, speculative threads, and humorous takes, creating a cultural moment that goes far beyond the diamond. For many, this development has become a story not only about baseball, but about narrative control, public perception, and the shifting balance between athletic achievement and administrative intervention. As the Dodgers prepare for the playoffs, the eyes of the baseball world are fixed on them, and the season story now reads more like a suspenseful drama than a simple record of wins and losses, highlighting the unpredictable and often surreal nature of professional sports. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.